Welcome to the Jimmy Murphy Centre here at Carrington, where manager Erik ten Hag meets the media ahead of the trip to Crystal Palace on Saturday. So let's hear what the boss has to say.
Hi, Erik. We've seen pictures this week of Rasmus Højlund and Mason Mount in training. Will they be fit to start at Crystal Palace?
It's very good news. They're back on the pitch. They're back in team training. And we have to decide whether they are fit enough to start. But I think it's very pleasing. We are back with the squad. We have so many games also in this block to cover. So very happy.
Back involved, do you think they will be involved in any capacity? Do you think that?
We have to make the final call, and they did a couple of training. We have to see how they recover, and then tomorrow we will make a final call.
The last time you went to Crystal Palace, Erik, it didn't end particularly well. It's not that long ago. What lessons do you think you as a management team and the players have learned from that experience?
Not in particular. We know what will come through us. We know it will be, it's always tough there, it's always aggressive there. But we know also the circumstances, and you can't compare this. And we didn't have a fit squad. We had even 1-2 players. They were maybe up to 20% to play, but we had to play them. And this time is totally different. We have now a fit squad. We have definitely 18 players who are capable to go into this good challenge for us.
So it's not the kind of experience you keep at the back of your mind to think,
no,
that's never going to happen again to me.
No, definitely not. It was clear. It was a 4-0, totally deserved, but Saturday will be different.
Erik, how much joy does it give you to see Marcus Rashford back as he's threatening self, full of confidence, trying to take on markers, and obviously getting the goals then as a reward?
That's very good, of course, and that your striker, that they starting to score when the season is very young. Strikers, they need that belief, and we have now a couple of players who are in the meanwhile on the scoring list. And this is very good for a team because that will strengthen their belief, and they will go up for more, and they will come more goals now.
Sure. Erik, you mentioned about Højlund and Mount, and in their time at United, they both had a few injuries. How much do they need a run of fitness, really, and therefore you've got to be a little bit careful?
Yeah, careful in top football. You always go through boundaries. So it's not avoidable, but when you have a full squad available, then it's more easy to manage the load. And when you are in circumstances like last season, and there is a need to play, and then also you have to overload them. So we hope we can integrate them in a very careful way.
Since the game we were talking about at Crystal Palace in May, I just wonder how much progress do you feel has been made with the squad overall and the team? How different will this United be to the one that ran out at Selhurst Park in May?
Yeah, maybe you can also compare it with the FA Cup final. I don't compare it, and because the circumstances in that moment in the season, I would say from February on, we almost we had to every time to find 11 players who can construct a team, and now we are in a different place. We have 18 players, and we can pick a team.
Thank you. Erik, there were a lot of talk of Anthony before the game on Tuesday. Is that the reaction that you wanted from him to see the way he performed?
I think every player should give those reactions. You have to train hard. You have to perform in training. You have to earn the right to play. And when the moment is your chance, you have to take him. But yeah, the manager can only pick 11 players, and then can make 5 subs. So make sure you are under those 16 players for every game, and you do it by on a consistent base, perform in training, and of course that's the most important when the chance is there. You have to perform in a game, and you have to contribute to a winning team.
Well, it's sure to be a tough game at Selhurst.
On Marcus, Eric, he's come in for some criticism last season. He only got 8 goals. He missed out on the England squad for the European Championships. How much mental strength has it taken, and how impressive you've been with the way he's dealt with that criticism and come back? And he also he did a lot of extra work during the international break, I think, with a different trainer as well. Does that show the dedication to get back to what he knows he can do and scoring regularly?
So I think every player who's playing in the Premier League, but definitely in this club, you need some resilience. And not any football career is only the way up. It's also the way down, and you have to deal with it. And Marcus Rashford is also experienced that he knows this as the best. So he knows when there are setbacks, how to fight back, how to set his career, how to set his performance, so he took control of it, and I think he's on the way back. He started the season very, very good, and now he has to continue and to progress.
Hi, Eric. You gave him a bit of a rest in the week, but how important has Ahmad become for you this calendar year, and how impressive you've been with him, with his progress?
He's doing very well. I would say, I think from January on, he has made big progress, and he is now for every game consideration. I hope that he keeps going in this process, and he has some attributes that can really help a team.
On Marcus again, he looks so full of confidence now. Can you say what have you been doing with him, and perhaps also with Van Nistelrooy been doing with him and other coaching staff to get him back to where he is now?
Probably he needed some help, and by backing him, for instance. But at the end of the day, he has to do it by himself, and he has to set his life right. He has to set his training attitude right. He has to set his match attitude right, and when he sets his professionalism, he will perform because he's a class player.
And also, the England squad will be named again in a couple of weeks' time. He wasn't in the last squad. Do you think he's on course to be in that squad now?
I think he will always be an option for every manager, but it's not up to me. That's up to the England manager.
Yeah. There was a couple of incidents in Marcus last year when he was laid back for training from that Belfast, and he partied after the derby. Do you think his attitude has changed? He realises, what he has to do off the pitch now, and he's back focused fully on his football?
I think he always knew, and every player knows, because when your lifestyle is not right, you can't perform in the leagues we have to perform, and you don't get the right levels when you don't have a good and a disciplined life away from Carrington.
Just on Mason Mount, the club have invested a lot of money in him. He's clearly a very talented player, but he's obviously had these injuries. How much can he bring to your team if he is now fully fit for a prolonged period?
We have seen glimpses in the start of the season where he is capable of, and it was not a long time out. He's a quick turnaround back, and but what he needs is a longer period where he can train fully with the team and play with the team, because then he can come up into speed, and then everyone will see his qualities. But I'm totally convinced. I have seen in the start of the season what he can bring to a team, and I'm sure once he is in the longer run he will really improve.
Is that the same when it comes to his position as well? Because he's obviously very versatile, but he's playing in different positions for you. Are you still trying to find how to kind of get him in your team? Which position?
When he's not available, I can't integrate him in the team. That's the problem. So first of all, he has to be available, and then we can integrate him.
Laurie.
Eric, I know it's only been a couple of games, but Manuel Ugarte seems to have started quite brightly. What have you made of his performances and also his training application?
He's a player very short in, some sessions. Now he has a starter, and in Southampton he came in as a sub. He has still he's in the process that he has to come into the club. He has to come into the team and know what is the K model, what are the principles, what are the rules, and know his teammates. So especially know with his profile what he can contribute from his team. So yeah, we are in that process, and yeah, that will take some time, but it will come. It will come in a natural way, and you can already see when he is fulfilling the process, he will really be a very good player for us.
Last question, Will. You mentioned there from February onwards, it was difficult to get 11 players out on the pitch almost, and you have 18 available now. Is there anything you can do different at this stage of the season to make sure that doesn't happen again?
I can't say. That is, you can't avoid. There is so many circumstances where you don't have any influence on, and that can always be happen. But there are also circumstances where you can take control of, and we did some reviewing during the summer, and we are still working on improvements all the time to take control as much as possible.
Morning, guys. Big up to all of you joining. Hope you're well. Sorry about that earlier on, guys. I'm really sorry about the muted video. I thought it was playing with the volume like the first one, and yeah, I was actually making a cup of tea. Big up to everyone joining. Big up to Leonard, my brother in the building. Big up to you, broski. Big up. Welcome to the family, bro. Brand new member in the building, guys. Welcome, Leonard, to the team. Everyone, big up to Leonard. He's honestly, he's my buddy from in Germany, guys. Leonard is my friend. You know, I hang out with him a lot. He's made Germany really comfortable for me to, start, growing from, in my honest opinion, because, he's one of those friends that helps me with my German, and he helps me with hanging out. He takes me to watch football and stuff. And he's actually an Eintracht fan. Really cool guy. My best bud in Germany. So big up to Leonard, guys. Welcome him to the family. Big up to Hayden Pro in the building. Good morning, my bro. What's good? Yo, we're going to do the watch along today, Hayden. So if you want to pull up at halftime or at the end for the match reaction, let me know, bro. I will drop you the... You really need to add me on X, bro. I'll drop my X in the comments. Just send me a message, guys, and I will be able to send you the links and stuff if you want to jump in. You know what I mean? It's at UTD Marks. Get in, guys, and you know what I mean? Follow me on X. Drop me a DM, and I will be able to, invite you to the streams as well. Pretty easy. Big up to you, Jim Watkins. Good morning, my bro. Hope you're well down under. Big up to Casimir in the building. Good morning to Stephanie Griffith. How are you doing this morning, Steph? Thanks for the help out there. Definitely using a new laptop, so it's one of those things where a little bit difficult to understand. Big up to Frankie. Glory, Man United. Good morning, my brother. How are you feeling today, guys? It's match day, Reds. What are we saying? Smash those likes and subscribe on the road to 10K, but we must get to 2K first. So the first 2,000 subscribers, let's get it there, guys. Come on, go. Guys, let's keep it going. Big up to you in the building. Manchester is red forever. No, Marcus Rashford, redemption arc is here, and the 10 arc villain arc is already begun, guys. Trust me. Everyone is wondering what's going on with Ten Hag. I think my buddy down here, Richard Harper, got it correctly. He's looking a lot more focused this year and seems to be the manager. It suits him instead of the recruiter, the trainer, and the bottle washer. 100%, my bro. I agree with those comments entirely. I hope you're well this morning. Big up to Casimir. Nobody is crazy, okay? And I don't think anyone is. Enjoy the banter, guys. Keep the banter clean in the chat. Manu Tata, what's going on, bro? I'm pretty sure you can do banter in the chat, guys. Just keep it clean. Big up to all of you joining. What are your guys thinking this morning? How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments, guys. There's lots to be reviewed right now. Let's get right into it because there have been some reports, maybe a leak lineup. Let's see what we're thinking. We're already discussing, a few times this week, the possibility of changes and who starts in the game against Crystal Palace. You know, let's look at that, guys. Let's look at it and see who starts. You know what I mean? Apparently, there might be a few changes, quite a few changes to the starting lineup, guys. And Ten Hag is set to make 7 changes expected in the Man United lineup. It's going to be a 4-2-3-1. Garnacho and Ugarte decisions have been made. Now, I'm interested to find out what this means. Let's get into this article and see what they're saying and what are the possible team news. As Manchester United take on Crystal Palace late today in the Premier League kickoff at Sellers Park, 5:30 p.m. UK. The Red Devils have won back-to-back games against Southampton and Barnsley. Since the international break, they've scored an impressive 10 goals without conceding in this period. The club faced a much stiffer opposition today in the South London Palace and are winless in their opening 4 league games, but they did double over United last season in the previous 23-24 campaign. An abysmal one for most fans, something that we would like to quickly forget, guys, and I agree with you 100% if you want to forget those things, because you know what? It's been stressful. You know what I'm saying? And big up to that, guys. Ahead of the encounter, manager and Ten Hag is about to make several changes from the 7-0 rout to Barnsley in the Carabao third round. The predicted lineup might be Bayandere making his second appearance for United career in midweek, and that was for that cup. You know what I mean? But let's see what's happening going forward, because you know it might be Andre Onana starting in goal. He's definitely going to start. He's our number 1 this season, guys, and you know he might have conceded a few poor goals this first few games, but he is the number 1, so I definitely expect him to start. Big up to Leonard. Hope you're having a good morning, my brother. You need to leave, but will be at the derby here in Dusseldorf against Cologne. Enjoy the scream. Big up to you, Leonard, bro. I totally forgot that game was this morning, bro. Big up to you. You know, hope you're having a great one, bro. Enjoy the game. Let me know how it goes. Hopefully Dusseldorf smashes Cologne. It's going to be a fun one. The back 4 should be similarly Diego Dalot, Whit DeLitt, and Lisandro Martinez, and alongside none other than Mazraoui, who has been, I would say, our standout performer in the first few games of this season. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but let me know in the comments. Let's get it. Let's go over it. You know, there's some reports that Manuel Ugarte might be getting his first Premier League start of the season today, and I would be very much interested in that. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Let me know in the comments, guys, because it's going to be a very interesting situation if he were to get a start. In our opinion, there might be a situation where Marcus Rashford might be started up front and Alejandro Garnacho off the left and Amad Diallo off the right. There's quite the possibility that Joshua Zirkzee might come off the bench today. So, guys, let's get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about that. How do you feel? What do you think should be the starting lineup? And let me know. You know what I mean? So, what are your thoughts? Let's get in. Matt Advance saying it's fine. Literally 1 a.m. here, raining outside. Sometimes I feel, bro, it's not that bad, bro. Just some rain. Enjoy it, bro. Big up to Matt Advance saying, bro, you deserve at least 10 times more subscribers. Well, bro, eventually, I believe we will get there. And I know you guys are going to be all here with me for that journey. It's going to make it all the more fun. Big up to you. Big up to you guys. Let's see what you guys are thinking in the comments about it, about the possibility. Am I German? No, I'm not. My buddy is actually. I live in Germany now. I'm actually from Trinidad and Tobago. Big up to you. Big up to Leonard in the building, gifting 10 Man United memberships, guys. Oh my goodness, bro. Big up to you, my brother. Hope you're having a great morning. Leonard gifted 10 membership, guys. Let's check it out and see who got the memberships. I will be announcing it now. I'm sorry I didn't announce it previously. And Casimir got a membership. Big up to Matt Advance Sid, who also got a membership. Elite Baller, Randy, Luan France, Abdullah Irwan, Mental Balding, Irfan Devro, and Raya Daniela, and Biku Talks Football all received those memberships. Big up to all of you joining the Mark and MUFC family, the fanboy crew. Big up to all of you guys in the building. Hope you're going to enjoy those memberships. And don't forget to thank Leonard in the chat, guys, for being so kind to give out 10 Man United memberships. Thank you all, and thank you, Leonard. Hope you have a great day, brother. In the game against Cologne, I'm pretty sure it's going to be lots of fun. Big up to Leonard in the building with his Miko MUFC, the lit. And it's the lit, I know it's not showing on the screen, but I'm pretty sure you guys could see it in the chat. And yeah, shout out to Miko Ark for allowing me to use some of his emojis with the Manchester United players for my emojis. Big up to him in the building. Big up to you guys as well. Richard said it's been that way his whole life. Manu Tata said, Richard Hepner, I've never met a virtually jolly person to chat like you. You're the best, bro. Big up. Big up to you, Manu Tata, as well. You know what I mean? Jim Watkins is saying, Manu Tata, I understand some Hindi being a smart ass talking in Hindi. I can talk in Greek too, but, big up to you guys. You know what I mean? Don't be mad at each other, guys. Big up, big up. Don't you dare come up with any excuses after the game if you don't have 3 points in the bag. Bro, we're going to win this game. I'm telling you now, we're going to win 4 or 5-1 today. It's going to be a big scoreline. Man United, the strikers have tasted the promised land, and they're going to be hungry for more. Trust me on that, guys. We're going to be playing really good football today. I think we're all going to see a surprising performance. And, of course, Ezzy is the danger man, with six goal contributions in the first 4 games. He is doing very well. But Palace, again, are winless in all their 4 outings so far. So it's going to be a difficult situation for them. If we can score that early goal, what does that mean for Palace? Well, maybe the same mentality that they've been losing games week in, week out will set in again, and they might just, lose their confidence and end up routed by Manchester United. It could be just that, guys. Marcus Rashford, you know me, guys. I'm critical of the guy. He did come on, have a very good performance. It might just be Barnsley, but you could only beat the team in front of you. And I would have to give Marcus Rashford some credit because he came on and he scored 2 good. He scored 2 good goals, guys. Alejandro Garnacho as well scored 2 brilliant goals as well. Anthony even getting in on the attack could have had a second. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm looking forward for these guys to come on, do their best, and get the job done. You know what I mean? So, guys, what are your thoughts? What do you think? I think Palace has sold their midfield soul, says Richard Harper. What do you mean, and what are your thoughts on that, my brother? Let me know. Why do you think that? That would be really interesting to get into. Matt Advanced is saying, we're in Germany, bro. I'm in Dusseldorf. Big up to you. You know what I mean? That's why, Leonard said the derby with Cologne, because Fortuna is playing Cologne today. And if I had remembered, I might have been on my way there hanging out with Leonard to watch that game before I get back home to do the do at Manchester United. It's a nice stadium to go to, very entertaining. You know what I mean? I've been there a couple times, so it's interesting, guys. You know what I mean? Home team vibes. They sold Paulinho, Crystal Palace, Paulinho. No, Paulinho. I don't know who's that at Palace, bro. Isn't that Paulinho guy from Fulham? I'm not sure, but I think Crystal Palace sold Olise, and I think that was a big deal for them. I think that kind of dimmed them down a bit. Also, I think they missed Andre Ayew. He's not that prolific a goal scorer, but he does do a great job for Palace. He used to lead the line and give them what they needed up front. It's one of those situations. So, guys, what are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know what you're thinking. Guys, you know what I did? I actually forgot to charge the new laptop, so it's dead. So what? So big up, I can't actually bring up the comments anymore for now. You know what I mean? But big up, guys. I'll have to go get the charger in a second. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. Big up to Richard in the back. Big up to Leonard as well. Manu Tata is saying, yeah, we've read that already. Leonard is saying, let's not, hold on. More comments are coming. Oh, yeah, you might have had the wrong name. Yeah, that happens, bro. It happens. You need to be careful when you sell players. It happened to Man United as well. I think selling Fred last season was really bad for us because we needed a midfielder like who would have been available, who could nip at the feet, win the ball, create that stoppage in the midfield. And we really did lose Fred last season. It was a big deal. You know what I mean? Big up to you, Jim Watkins, as well. So, guys, let's talk about it. How you guys are feeling for the game this afternoon. because we're facing Crystal Palace. It's going to be a 5:30 p.m. kickoff. I think it favors United. I think the evening games under lights, these guys tend to like it. You know, in my honest opinion, they show up ready to score goals. I think they like the pictures, you know what I mean? But that's just me. And, you know, from the last couple performances, the one thing we can say, we have seen consistently good attacking styles of play that allows our team to perform really well going forward. It's one of those things where you cannot, you know, you cannot stress that we wanted an improved performance in the team. We wanted to see consistent attacking patterns, and we wanted to see a style of play, which we are starting to see it showing up more and more. You know, a compact defense that it's some of the fullbacks overlap at times. Sometimes they invert. You know, there's a situation where the ball is progressed from the back in a similar fashion, especially well when Ugarte is on the pitch, in my honest opinion. And when you move forward from that, you've seen that the play is set to benefit the wingers in attack. And it's one of those things with the wing, when the way we have been playing, it's been beneficial to the wingers. And when the wingers are on form, you know, we score a lot of goals. You know, Man Advance is saying, do you think Garnacho should start? I mean, I would love to see Ahmad start as well. Well, in my honest opinion, the way I kind of set up my lineup is I was putting Xerxes on the bench. I know some people might not be happy with that, but I was starting Garnacho, Rashford, and Ahmad up front. That was my starting lineup because I just feel like Rashford did a very good job. He's confident. He might not be as opposed to playing the center forward role tonight as he would have been. You know, I think Crystal Palace's defense is not as strong as it was last season, so it's not going to be a tough game to play him at the striker. And I would definitely have Garnacho coming off the left. I think he's better off the left, not on the right. I don't like him being played on the right. I know he does get a few performances there, but I'd rather have the players who compete for the right side start on the right side. So let it be Ahmad and let Anthony fight for the substitute role. That's my honest opinion. Big up to you, Mr. Soliam in the building. Start Cheeto Obi Martin rolling on the floor laughing. Big up to you, broski. Big up. What if my lineup doesn't match as Ten Hag's? Will you be unhappy? No, well, Manu Tata, I mean, what I want to see is what I want to see. But if the manager makes a different decision, I can't be mad at that. At the end of the day, he is the manager after all, bro. You know, you could be frustrated, but if the team wins, then he's right. You know what I'm saying? So what are your thoughts, Jim Watkins saying? Yeah, Manu Tata, check it out, bro. Casimir saying Onana, back four of Mazarari, Delit, Licha, and Delo. Midfield three of Ugarte, Bruno Casemiro. Front three, Garnacho, Zirkzee, Ahmad. That is Casimir's starting lineup. That's not too bad, bro. I'm not opposed to that as well. Rashford coming off the bench could be something good for United, you know, as well. He could provide an impact. You know, he did have 2 goals. You know, he would be having a lot of energy on tired legs. It might be interesting. You know what I mean? Big up to that. Big up to Solium saying, good glory, Man United, staying up till 4:30 a.m. to watch this game. LOL, New Zealand times. Wow. Wow, my bro. I could only imagine. You know, I've done it early mornings, like 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. I've done those. I've done 1 or 2 late nights as well, being from the Caribbean. You know, I know how the time difference can be really, really difficult. So I'm pretty much enjoying the fact that I'm living in Europe right now. I'm close. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. Sorry about that. My apologies. My apologies. Didn't realize I got kicked from the stage. Big up to you guys in the building. And with that one, I think a lot of you are going to thank you, Sololian, Mrs. Solian, for subbing, bro. Big up. Tune into the next one. I'll be doing a live watch along for the game. So if you want some funny commentary while you watch the game and some company, jump in, guys. Come in. Big up to Jim Watkins. Respectful banter is welcome. Anything else, you're a mod. Remember that. Big up to you, Manu Tata. Don't worry about the sabotage, bro. You know I got your back, Manu Tata, but you know what I mean? At the same time, just be mindful that everyone in the chat might take things differently, bro. So it's not, I'm not blaming you, but I'm just saying be conscious of those things. Big up to Matt Evans saying, if Rashford starts at striker, then Højlund is not going to get minutes today. I'm not too stressed about Højlund getting minutes today. He can start against FC20 at home in the UEL. You know what I mean? And our boy Højlund, he's got European form. Last season, he was off to a flying start in the Champions League with 6 goals in less than 5 games. I think it's something he likes. I think he likes those European nights, bro. So for me, I would say I don't mind. Big up to you, Richard. Hope you come back later on for the watch along. Big up, my brother. Big up to all of you in the chat. I'm having a little bit of difficulties at the moment, guys. So bear with me a little bit. I'm trying to make sure that I get all these things adjusted right. You know what I mean? But guys, what I can say is that, I look forward to a great game today. Come back in. We probably might have some more gifted memberships again. You never know, guys, because, I've got some friends who plan to give some memberships and they're all going to be popping into streams today and tomorrow. And of course, I'm trying to have a stream tomorrow night I'm going to try to gift up like maybe 20 memberships myself as well. So big up to you guys for joining me this morning. I hope you guys have a great day. It's been your boy, Mark and MUFC fan with the morning views. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, take the banters that well. Be careful, bro. It's all good. You know what I mean? We are all here. We are all fans. We're all friends in this chat. We're all one big happy family. At the end of the day, we could have disagreements, but, you have to be mindful of those things. Manu Tata and everyone else will also be in turn mindful of you as well. So it's one of those things, guys. Push and pull. You know what I mean? We're all United fans. We all want the team to win. We all want to celebrate together, and that's more important than, you know what I mean, being right about anything, to be fair. We don't always need to be right. What we need to do is be, just be fun, having fun, just enjoy ourselves, guys, because at the end of the day, we watch football because we love it, and we're here to communicate and enjoy ourselves because, you know what, it's fun to chat with other mindful football fans, guys. You know what I mean? It's always fun to see you guys every morning. For me, I look forward to that. It's always interesting to hear your guys' viewpoints. So, I just try to keep it that way. You know what I mean? So big up to all of you guys. Big up to each and everyone in the comments. Jim, I know you might have taken offense to Manu Tata. Give him a second chance, my bro. You know what I mean? He doesn't really mean it that mad. I know Manu Tata. I do. Remember, I'm from Trinidad, but not everyone knows that, and some people might just think you're trying to make fun of them. You have to be mindful of that, bro. So while I will say, you know what I mean, I back you. Jim is a homie. Jim has been here every day, bro. Jim is a big supporter, and Jim is not actually that mad. I know he's a little bit frustrated, but he's not really mad at you, bro. So just be mindful of that, bro. And guys, thank you for being here. Big up to all of you joining. It's been your boy, Mark and MUFC fan, with the morning views, Manchester United news, and a little bit of your views as well in the comments. Big up to you guys. I hope you have a great day. We will be back for the watch along this evening, guys. So you know what? Smash those likes, share it around, and come back in later on. We will be here. It's your boy. Big up to you guys. Have a great day.
Baby.